Hey tech fans, I'm Kelly Basie, and this is another week of the Gem Factor. Whoa, that's some explosive gems this week, folks. Whew, get ready. All right, so this is your first week. What just happened? Quite frankly, I don't even know. There's gems exploding. Well, no, it's a powerful video. Every week, we show one of the most important roles of your life, really. One that will make you change where you are. It'll make you kind of think twice about your current role, and it'll make you actually quit your job for this job because these gems are powerful. Okay, well, what are these gems? Well, they're all reasons on why this job is worth your time. So we talk about tech stack. We talk about compensation, coolness, perks, you name it, we cover a job completely. And at the end, we rank it on a scale of 1 to 10 of each gem. And then out of 60, we give the final ranking for you to see, is this worth your time or not? Is it weighted in a way that you see worthwhile? Well, you be the judge. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to this week's job, and then we're going to go through the gems. So get ready. There's more explosions about to happen. Ready? Oh, this week's job. A Java web developer. Just kidding. There's no more explosions. Just, you can sit tight, eat popcorn, watch the show. It's fun. Okay, so the first gem is a tech stack gem. So what does this mean? Well, what's the tech stack that you need for this role? Well, if you're in Java, you're in luck. This role needs at least 5 years of Java experience. At least 5 years. Now, if you have 7, 8, 9, 10, beautiful. The more the better, but we need to at least see 5 years of Java experience. E-commerce experience as well. If you haven't heard of e-commerce, well, you're not in IT. No, I'm just kidding. But really, e-commerce, the way of the future, continuing to just do explosive things. There, I said it, explosive. Yeah, but really, e-commerce, if you've had experience with e-commerce, that's even better for this. And then J2EE, struts, also a plus. Throw out some other acronyms, get ready. JSON, JSP, XML, Oracle, and or MS SQL, all needed. If you didn't hear that, rewind it. Just kidding. JSON, JSP, XML, Oracle, or MS SQL, all plus. SOA experience with the web e-commerce also comes in handy. But again, overall, this is a Java role using the greatest and latest. So we give this tech stack an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. For Java. They have some newer versions of things that they could be implementing here. I'll give you that. I really will. So for that, it's not a 10 out of 10, but definitely higher than a 5 and way above average. So, 8 out of 10, room for improvement. You could be a part of that improvement. So let's move on. Salary. So what's the salary? Well, we tell you, 90 to 95K base. And that's for the comfortable, 5 to 7 years experience. Now, 10 years, I think they could give you a little bit more wiggle room on that, maybe a little bit. If you have a little less than, maybe you're just at 5 years coming in, you probably won't see as high as 90, but again, 90 to 95K base, pretty solid, especially being within Northeast Ohio for this role. Another perk, bonus, up to 10% bonus end of year. So you've immediately boosted your own salary up 10K. So that's a huge, huge plus for this salary. Also, just great benefits. I mean, nowadays we look for it and we sometimes take it for granted, but hey, great benefits, cover the full gamut of life, dental, vision, health, blah, blah, blah. They're there. Trust us. Trust me. I get it. Okay, so what do we rank this? We give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for salary. There are higher paying jobs for Java out there, but if you factor in the bonus, then you're kind of right up there. But just the main thing is you don't get that bonus to the end of the year. But it's worth your time. It's worth your time and the technology stack and such and coming up more perks. This is a solid ranking. So 8 out of 10. Oh, we pause. And this time we pause for Emerald RG. What is that? Well, folks, that is our Twitter account. We're Emerald Resource Group. That's our Twitter, Emerald RG. We love to hear from you. We love to hear about maybe what's going on in your neck of the woods of your role or within the industry. We love to hear that you're eager to make a change because we want to work with you. That's what we do. We're recruiters within the IT sector, and we help people transition every single day. So tweet us, talk to us. You could also email us, but particularly for this role, you want to talk to a special recruiter. Her name is Sharon Winkler. That's her, smiling so bright. Sharon Winkler, like the Fonz. Winkler, like the Fonz. Yeah, that's her. And she's the guru on this particular role. She knows all about this. As the hiring managers, has placed many people within this particular company. She'll tell you all about. So Sharon at emeraldresourcegroup.com. Okay, we'll get back to the gem factor. So next we go to the coolness factor. So, all right, what are some of the fun things going on? Well, food socials. Sign me up. I'm there. More than just hot dogs and hamburgers. I mean, they have contests for potlucks. They do birthday parties, ice cream socials, pizza, whatever. You name it. Food socials are there. It's great. Milestone markers. So, yeah, I said as old as your grandpa. This company is about 80 years old, or 90, something like that. Close to it. 80 years old. They have, like, landscaping and certain artifacts around the campus that are as old as when the company started, and they take pride in it. And I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of sweet. So who knows? Take your grandpa on campus, and you may be like, I remember that day when I stepped foot on this land. You heard it. That's my grandpa talking to you. Okay. Tech team, another cool factor, they have their own building. The tech team has their own building, which means anything goes. Anything goes. Yeah, you can have a slip and slide. No, I'm just kidding. You can't. You can wear jeans. You can have your own dress code. You can be much more relaxed because you're not with some of the other corporate side. So you get your own kind of place to make it your home, which is pretty neat. Also, you also get your team names. You get to, like, I like to always save this part, like, for, you have to talk to Sharon for this. She'll tell you the team names. They're fun. Let's just say they're not the average team name. It's not Team Red or Team Blue, okay? So it's fun. This company, in general, privately owned, they're doing a lot of great things to keep you there. So with that, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 again for coolness factor. You can't bring dogs or cats on campus. You can't, like, roller skate in the hallways. But you can really do a lot of cool things. So we give them that. 8 out of 10. All right, next we go to growth. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. Tim, do you even know how many numbers that is? No, I can't count them. That just means this is a life role, okay? Like, growing wise, you come in today, who knows how many days, hours, years, whatever that's supposed to represent. Probably not years, probably seconds, I don't know. That's how many years, days, whatever you can have here. You're on a plan from day one to whatever. And that should be comforting to you, especially if you're looking to make a change and stay at your next role and not have to move around. You're only a few levels away from being in a director role. You're also just a few probably desks away from actually talking to your director. So growth-wise, you get a lot of chance to interact with the team. There's ways that you can be nourished just with mentorship and training and having that accessibility to the manager. So it's good to have that access, and it's good for your growth because, you never know when that could be you. And you could maybe be there 30 years and be the next CIO. Who knows? It's happened. Newer leadership. Well, it can't be the next CIO because there was a newer one put in place as of more recently. However, newer leadership, not within just IT and information side, but, really just kind of how they're expanding globally. They have a much bigger international presence over the last 20 years. And that means they're doing well, right? They're taking it overseas. They must be doing well. So all that being said, this is the place that you can really grow. So we give it a 10 out of 10. Yep, that's a 10, folks. 10 out of 10 for this gem. Oh, Stingray Tech. What's next? Oh, Stingray. Stingray, how I love you and how you don't sting. You don't sting. You're actually really nice to work with. They are. They're great. They put on this production week after week, and they're the video experts. They understand our vision of wanting to get the best jobs out there. So what are you waiting for? I'm sure your company has a vision right now, or you're trying to do a side thing on your own, or you have this goal, dream of whatever. You know that you may probably need video production one day in your life. Talk to them. StingrayTech.com. Again, they are truly the video experts, non-stinging. Take my word for it. All right. Ouch, ouch. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't sting. Okay, so flexibility-wise, next gem, well, this is important, right? Everybody loves to hear that flex schedule time. Well, they have it here. And they actually allow you to work a few days remote as well. Awesome. You get to code in your pajamas and your cheetah slippers and feed your cat and whatever. I don't know. It's great. It's great to be able to have that if you need it. Also, flexibility from sick time and paid time off. They're generous with it. Their vacation policy, it follows you. So let's say you came from having 3 weeks. They will honor it and start you in at 3 weeks. They get it. They want you to stay there and feel like you can be at home here. So, yeah, that's enough. I mean, because of that, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for flexibility. I don't know how much really better it can get. What would make it a 10, Kelly? Not a whole lot. But we're close to it. I couldn't give it a 10 because I feel sometimes, when companies allow you to only be there core hours of 9 to 3, they really kind of want you to work from the 8 to 5 standard. So that would make it a little bit more flexible. But other than that, 9 out of 10, strong. Last but not least, perks. So what about this gem? Well, get buff. Yeah, work out on site. Hey, sign me up for it. I clearly don't work out. Or gain weight. Gain weight because there's really good food. So I've heard on site, cafeteria-wise and all those socials. So that's a good perk. I put it on there because, hey, their companies are willing to kind of do some special things for you. Take advantage of it. Free parking. It's actually out in a beautiful kind of scenic environment. So not just parking, but trails and such around a walk. You don't see that much in the city these days, right? And also some discounts. Discounts on the particular items that they are supporting. You'll find more about that when you talk to Sharon, but those can go a long way. Really, you can have a whole life here. So perks, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for perks. Just some of the great things that they're doing. Yeah, they're trying to really kind of compete with some of those newer IT startups, and they're doing a really great job. So with that, we do a gem ranking. And what is that gem ranking out of all this? Well, 51 out of 60. 51 out of 60. Much better than average. On their way to being high. It's a solid place. Somebody that's a little bit later in their career or looking to just stay and get settled here. Talk to Sharon. This is the place. So that's your responsibility. Apply. Go online at emeraldresourcegroup.com. Go to our career search function and find Java web developer. Type in Java. You search by tech or search by recruiter. Search under Sharon. And you can find her name. You can apply directly or call her. Call her directly. Or just tell a friend. Tell a friend and be a good citizen of this country, folks. And just help a friend out. Really. Because you never know when the next job will suit your needs. So, yeah, tell a friend. Send it out on your LinkedIn. Let people know about it. I mean, and we do give referral bonuses. We really do. So, for you being a good friend. Really? Yeah, we do. So, I don't know. What else is there to say? If you have any other questions, or otherwise you're staying on the edge of the seat till next week to watch the next video, great. That's your duty. Do that. Stick around because I'm Kelly Basie, and this is the Gem Factor. Promise no more explosives. We will see you next week, folks. Have a great one.